Hey guys, today I am back with a little more of a serious video, and I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to step on anyone's toes, but there's stuff all over my desk. But I have made kind of a personal decision, and I wanted to share it with you and share why I did it. I have my planner here with I have to remember to breathe, or I sound like I just ran a 5K and I didn't. So I have decided to go cruelty-free with all of my products. I do have pets and I am a vegetarian. So I feel like just those two things, like why am I'm not eating meat. So because I don't like the harm of animals, I'm trying to be vegan. That's a long, slow process, takes a lot of financial stability and being able to plan out your meals and being able to have that extra money to take to the grocery store, which I don't always have. So not an excuse, I will get there. My long-term goal is to be vegan, but I just wanted to start by at least doing something that I could control. And I'm not saying I'm going to go in my home right now and throw out everything that I already have that is tested on animals, because that's wasteful. And I'm not trying to add any more things to landfills than need to be. I'm going to use what I have until it's up, and then when I go to repurchase, I'm going to start a new kind of lifestyle. I'm going to buy things that are cruelty-free. I have a list of products, that's what I wrote down. There's a website that is called Cruelty Free Kitty, and it's awesome. It has from A to Z in beauty products, in house products, all of the brands that test on animals and all the brands that don't test on animals, for sure that they don't test on them. And it'll tell you if they're vegan as well. So just a lot of awesome information on there, and you can print out the book. It's the pamphlet. It's 7 pages. I tried to print it out, my printer wasn't working, but you can print it out and you can pretty much carry a shopping list of like the 7 pages of stuff that you can buy, and you can also print out the list of stuff that you can't, and if you wanted to. But I'm just gonna stick to the list that I can, and it's actually not that hard. Depending on where you live, you could have a Trader Joe's. If you have a Trader Joe's in your town, all of Trader Joe's line is cruelty-free. So any of their brand stuff is cruelty-free. That's where I'm gonna go for some cleaning supplies, odds and ends that are a little more difficult to find. Keep a water bottle handy if your cats are bad. Anyway, so all of the things that might be a little harder to find, I'm going to kind of piece the puzzle pieces together at Trader Joe's. But I'm going to start with some things that I think are helpful to know, that all of the Yes To line at Target, facial wipes, all of them has a body wash, all of that is cruelty-free. Also, Shea Moisture, all their line is cruelty-free. Tom's toothpaste brand, they're cruelty-free. So if you're looking for toothpaste, because Crest does test on animals, which I did not know. Laundry detergent is the one I'm having a little bit of a hard time for. There's a lot of natural ones you can order online though. I have Amazon Prime, so I'll probably just end up doing that. But also, I know that people think, oh, well, cruelty-free is going to be more expensive, because a lot of high-end brands are cruelty-free, but a lot of high-end brands also test on animals. So same with the drugstore. I used to think that it was not that common for drugstore brands to not test on animals, but it actually is a lot more common than I thought it was. For example, sorry if I keep looking down, I'm reading my little book right here, but Flower Beauty and Hard Candy are both sold at Walmart, and they are cruelty-free. Jordana and Milani and NYX and Physicians Formula and Pixie and Wet n Wild. So all of those drugstore brands, cruelty-free. Oh, Jane Cosmetics and the MUA brand that you see in CVS is cruelty-free. Let me see what else. Oh, Real Techniques, they're cruelty-free, as well as BH Cosmetics. I have a set of brushes here, I can show you them. They're only a few, and yeah, they're dirty. I use them all the time. These brushes, I've had them for 2 years, and I wash them all the time, and they do not shed. Like, they don't shed at all. They're so good, and they're from BH Cosmetics. And I have a whole set of them, and they're so pretty. The handles don't, oh my god, as I say that, I break a handle. Okay. That's the first one I've had break on me in 2 years, and I just turned it to prove a point and snapped it. Okay. Real Techniques brushes are really nice. They don't even have a thing. It's just this, the bristles are inside the metal handle. Feral. Excuse me. There's a makeup store or a makeup brand online called Beauty Without Cruelty, and they advocate for no animal testing, so they're on an awesome website as well. Anastasia Beverly Hills doesn't test on animals. Cover FX, I love Cover FX's loose setting powder, and it's just starting to kind of circulate on YouTube. They're cruelty free. And Eco Tools, another affordable brush brand, cruelty free. I believe they're eco-friendly as well. So 2 birds, 1 stone with that. It's just something that I've always kind of wanted to do, and I'm like, is this makeup product, is this brow pencil, is this foundation really worth me supporting a brand that is testing their products on animals? And it's not just like, oh, they put foundation on a shaved bunny or on a mouse or that kind of stuff. It's that the product that we get is the final product. So all of the chemicals that they've put in it that would have hurt us have hurt those animals. And how brands can make makeup without using or without animal testing is they use products that they know are safe on humans, and they use better ingredients. So all the stuff that most animal testing makeup brands are putting in their makeup, I really don't want on my body anyway. If it's that harmful to where you think that you have to test it before it goes out into the market for human consumption, that's not something I personally want to put on my face to begin with. So it's just not worth it for me. There's so many readily available brands that don't do it, inexpensive and expensive, and I just don't need those products as much as I want to stand for something I believe in. So I never saw a difference between animals when I became vegetarian, because cows and pigs and chickens are like dogs and cats to me. I don't know when the divide happened of why we kind of put those to the back of our mind. Like, they're not the same. When, if you've ever been around a pig or around a cow, they're very much like dogs. Pigs will wag their tails, they'll play with balls, they get excited when they see you. My cousin used to raise pigs for the fair, which I didn't agree with either, because they sell them to the fair for slaughter. Like, they get to keep the money, and it's a good program to help kids raise money for college and things like that. But at the same time, you're raising this animal, showing it love and feeding it and all this kind of stuff just for it to be sent off to the butcher. So that's never something I could do, and I just really it just doesn't sit down with me. So I hope that this showed you a couple things and that made you realize that if you did want to go cruelty free without breaking the bank or without being not able to get a lot of products, cleaning supplies and laundry detergent have been my hardest things to find. But I'm going to check into Trader Joe's, and I'll do an update. I'll even write it in the description after I go, when I go shopping, to see if they have cleaning supplies in the Trader Joe's line, as well as some laundry detergent and things like that. But I know there's other readily available brands. I need to look more into it on that end. I just don't want, and people are like, oh, well, what's one person gonna do? But if you get a mass group of people to lower the demand for something, it's gonna be produced less. It's gonna be tested on animals less. That's why people used to tell me when I became a vegetarian, well, what's one less person gonna do? I'm like, if enough people didn't see the demand for it, or if enough people stopped needing it, there wouldn't be such high demand. So I think that this has become something more acknowledged and more normal and more kind of mainstream. I know vegetarians, I know vegans, so I hope that this inspired some of you. And if you still use products that are tested on animals, I'm not mad at you, I don't hate you. I was just telling you my opinion and what I'm doing. And I just have 2 cats, and I just look at them and I just can't picture doing that to them. So it's just a personal decision for me. But for any of you thinking about it, I thought it'd be cool if I shared some products that are actually super easy to get a hold of and that are cruelty free. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will do a follow-up video on this, maybe a cruelty free haul, because I still have a lot of the products. Like, I'm still using Gain detergent. I just bought a couple. I got like them on clearance like maybe a couple weeks ago, and so I've had extra, and I have Pantene shampoo and conditioner right now that I need to go through. So it might be a little while, but when I do start hauling stuff like household items and shampoo and conditioner and cleaner and makeup and things like that, I will start doing cruelty-free hauls and cruelty-free updates on how the transition's going. But I just thought I'd share this with you, and I hope you guys have a great night. And I think that's everything. Bye, guys!